everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Haywood Gardens. So, we are here at Layla's house, and we, of course, have our visitor, which is Caleb. And so, him and Marley were just having a moment. Layla's over here finishing up some research on some of her plants, and Marley really wants to play with her. So, I think we will. Let's see here. Let's give him a hug. He needs some attention. She has kind of been lagging on giving her sweet little boy here some love. And we can also just do let's be friendly to, oh, well, he's already, wow, it only has two options to be friendly with them. That's funny. Okay, let's see. We've got research. I don't think she has anything else to do with these plants because I think some of them, since they're summer only, they're just not doing much. So let's have her finish this up right here. All right, she's researched the grapevine. And I wanted to see this. Graft with rose to get bonsai buds. Huh, very cool. Okay, so I will have to try that. Where did he go? Oh, did he leave? I guess he left. All right, so let's bond with the bees. They seem irritated, but not too bad. And we will sell some honey. And let's collect the swarm. Did she collect them? I don't know. Let's try this again. What are we supposed to do when we collect the swarm? I don't know. But anyways, so let's see. Does she have... She has to go to work soon, so we are going to have her just come over here and we're going to continue making some of these flower arrangements. We will just have her keep practicing on that, so we will skip forward through some of this. Alright everyone, so Caleb Ator is wondering if we want to go over to his house and hang out at Wolfsbane Manor. So I think we will go and do that. But of course it once again did not work, so let's see if we can first get her a sleep replacement. And yes, let's see, we have a sleep replacement here. Yes. And let's have her partake of this sleep replacement. Alright, so she is feeling pretty good now. Oh, we have a dog poo in the front yard, so let's take care of that nasty business. Okay, and we also need her to come and sell all of her plants because we are trying to get her this gardening skill to get her promoted at work. Alright, so there we go. So she should get promoted this next time, I believe. We've already done most of what needs to happen. We are going to evolve some of these plants. I don't think we have any more that need to be evolved. And let's, I think, oh, my bees are enraged again. They're always enraged. How do you like keep them from not being enraged? Okay, anyway, so we are going to travel over to Caleb Vitor's house since he invited us and it just doesn't accept it. We're just going to manually do it. And that's probably what we're going to have to just start doing from now on, unfortunately. So let's travel. I'm going to bring Marley with me and let's hit the road. Alright guys, so we have just arrived at Caleb's house, and when he said manor, he meant freaking manor. Like, look at this thing. This is really big. It's really cool looking. I love the look of these light posts and like the leaves. Like, it looks so eerie and just kind of cool. And here's dear Caleb standing out here waiting for us, I guess. And me and Marley have arrived, so let's go inside. Let's say hi to Caleb real quick. Let's see. Oh, he's going to go in and play. Layla, what you doing? She is gonna go play chess somewhere. Oh, all the way over here. Okay, I guess that's cool. She wants to get some skills here. She's gonna kiss Marley. Oh, guys, look, it is the statue of frickin' Vladius, I'm pretty sure. So, hey Layla, we'd love to have you join Powerhouse. What do you think? No thanks, not interested. Okay, let's come knock on the door and let's go in and visit Caleb. That was the whole reason we came over here after all. So here is Layla. He says, come on in. Ah, so let's say hello to his sister. Yes, Lilith Vitor. Let's look at this house for a second. Look at her just sitting. They got like an organ and some crazy looking chairs. I like all the curtains though. Definitely different. This staircase is pretty grand. This bathroom. Ooh, I like their kitchen. Look at all the cabinetry. That's really gorgeous. I like that a lot. I don't know why he has such a fancy kitchen when he's a vampire, right? He can't like really cook, can he? Let's see if we can have Layla play piano. What does she want? To hug someone. Let's have her hug. Oh, poor thing, musical insecurity. Caleb was laughing at her, and so was Lilith. Okay, let's find out where Caleb went. This is the upstairs. I don't know whose bed this is, but I'm assuming we're gonna say that this is Caleb's room right here. This, I feel like, strikes me as his room. Let's see. We've also got some guest beds here. Bathroom. Oh, and there's a third floor. This literally leads to nothing. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, Layla, let's get you in here. We need to get you to hug him so that we can get some more points, because we all about getting those points. So Layla's coming in here. She feels like she wants to hug him. Oh, his sister looked pretty happy about that. She's like, oh my gosh, thanks for inviting me over. It's so good to be here and to see where you live. You have a very beautiful house. I really like it. It's very beautifully decorated. And she's going to tell him about that. She's been starting to work on some of her floral arrangements, and she's trying really hard, and hopefully she'll be getting a promotion at work soon. Let's ask him about his day. He seems to be enjoying his conversation with her. Lilith really seems to be enjoying this. She looks really happy for him. Let's play with Lilith. So they've all been just over here. She's been playing chess with Lilith for a little bit, and Caleb's just been enjoying his conversation with them. So it looks like he is going to read a book, but apparently he's disgusted by this book. Doesn't want it. Marley has literally made himself so at home in this place. Let's take a picture of this. Marley is so adorable. I love this so much. This is the best. Alright guys, so it's getting late, so we are going to head back to Layla's house. Look at him. He looks like he is just admiring her. This is so cute, guys. I think I might be a fan of this one. They both look like they're giving each other the eyes. She's giving him the side eyes, and he's just gazing at her here. Adorable. Let's take a picture. Guess we'll see what happens. Alright everyone, so we are back from visiting Caleb. We've worked on updating some of Layla's wardrobe just a little bit, just adding some more everyday outfits for her to wear. And so we are going to get her ready to go to work and try to see if we can get her promoted today. So we'll fast forward a bit through here until she gets home from work. Alright everyone, Layla was promoted to a stem cutter. So she'll make additional $7 per hour for a grand total of $42 per hour. And she's also received the following bonus, $650. Violet's our blue flower arranging table, and her next shift is Saturday at 8 a.m. All right, so awesome. So we are moving up the ranks slowly, and looks like we've got a little bit of work to do before we get her promoted again. So we will take care of some of her basic needs, and then we will get back to seeing what we can do here for Layla. All right, everyone. So Layla is home from work. We've gone through another day or so of her just doing some of the mundane stuff, so I've cut that out. But Caleb Bator has come back over to visit. But while we are paused here, we are going to add a little bit more to Layla's property here because, like the name implies, Haywood Gardens, I feel it is time for us to really add a little bit more of that garden feel, that garden vibe, if you know what I mean. So I know that Layla has always wanted to have like a really cool kind of like entryway into her garden with like having, one of those big arches, but I couldn't really find an arch that I felt like really suited Layla, and so I decided to just kind of go with like a tall hedge. And I've always wanted to use those, and I've never gotten a chance to ever since I got the Romantic Garden stuff pack. And so I was super excited to finally utilize them. I might still go back and change them later because I really like the one with the blue flowers too, but I guess we'll see once spring comes and I actually see what everything looks like when it blooms. And then I really wanted to add a like almost like a hedge maze, not hedge mage, hedge maze in a sense, and kind of, just her own little secret garden, a place where she can really have some privacy. I love this, not a pagoda. Why would I say pagoda? Pavilion. Is it? No, it's not a pavilion. It's a pergola. Pergola. So I still might go back and add that later. I just wasn't sure. I couldn't 100% agree with the color for myself, so I just decided to hold off on it. Plus, funds were kind of running a little bit shorter, and there were some other things I really wanted to add. So I know I wanted to add a water feature, and I really do like the pond, but I just felt like it just didn't really suit it. So I wanted to create more of like a magical atmosphere, and so I really feel like adding a fountain, especially one with all these flowers just blossoming out of it, was more of like that fairy kind of feel that I want her to have because Layla, she's a very creative person, and so I really wanted to create that outlet for her and have that kind of like little romantic fantasy for her. And I did go back and kind of change out some of the big rose bushes for some different colors. And then I decided to go ahead and add some cute different colored like growths on the side of her house because I mean, what better way to say like cute old style type little country home than to have some like vines growing on the side and just some botanicals. And so I really wanted to also add some little cute box flowers, and I couldn't decide. I wish that you could change the color of the flowers without having to necessarily change the color of the box on the outside. So I might change these again later on in the future, but I still really enjoyed them. I think they're super cute and such a great addition. And then I also decided I had to rearrange some of the interior of the house because then I decided that, hey, I really want to add a back porch to this because that would be so cute, a private little back porch area that she can really just kind of get away from everybody, especially if they're in her house, and just adding on to that kind of secret garden feel. And I didn't want it to be too big, but I unfortunately, because I went past the number of tiles allowed, I ended up having to switch it from a tier 3 tiny home to a residential. And so I did have to switch that, which is fine, but I really wanted to try to keep it to a tiny home if I could. But this back porch was a necessity, so I had to add it. I kind of had to play around with the roof. I didn't mind the first roof necessarily, but I wanted to just kind of keep with the theme of the house by just making this look like an additional extension here. So I decided to go with the roof in this aspect. So yeah, this is pretty much how we have made it look. I'll have to decorate it later once we should get some more funds in there, but as for now, this will really just have to do. And I'm super excited to see what else we can do to really make this backyard of hers just really pop. We are just working on getting Layla's needs taken care of, and We are also working on trying to get her promoted as well at work so that way we can continue to get more fun so we can keep working on this lot because I'm pretty excited to see what this turns out to be. So we're going to kind of fast forward here because she is exhausted. She's had a terrible day at work and she had to work some extra hours, which was good because she did get some extra pay from it, but she is pretty beat up from it. And then she had to fix a toilet when she came home. And then Marley got the house all wet because he was running around in the rain. And then he also got sprayed by a skunk. And so it was just one thing after another. And it was kind of the last straw that she needed. You can also see in here that we did rearrange her kitchen a bit because we wanted to make room for this back door here. And so I really like this. I feel like it actually made it feel a little bit more spacious. And then we have put her kitchen table here at like a diagonal. And so I don't want to take away too much. There's not a whole lot of room for this house, but I did have to actually switch it from being a tiny home tier 3 to just a small residential home, just because I had like 10 more tiles than was than was possible. So unfortunately, we did have to switch that, but you know, it's okay. It's all good. So we are going to send her to bed and let's fast forward. The morning has come and unfortunately, it looks like our sweet little Marley is not doing well. He looks like a little Rudolph with his little red nose and his red feet. So we are going to have to take him to the vet. So I believe that she has to go to work in 3 hours. So we are going to call in and use some PTO. Um, yeah, it's not really giving me the option for that. I don't want to call in fake sick to work. So let's just get her ready. And I guess when the option comes up to get ready for work, we will just select to use PTO for today because we have got to take care of Marley. This is just unacceptable. The poor little guy, he's just having such a rough time. And we really want to make sure that he's taken care of. So, oh, look at his little red feet. Poor little thing. So we are going to take PTO. Okay, so let's wake up Marley. And girl, we need you to change some clothes. So we are going to change her outfit. And let's change into, let's just do this one for today. I think this one's super cute. Okay, Marley, we are going to take you to the vet clinic. Here we are at the Brindleton Hospital, and look who happens to be here with his little dog, Rosie. It is Brant Hecking. So first let's put Marley in here, check him in, and look at him. Let's look at him. He is checking her out hardcore. Like, look at his face. He's like, is she gonna say hello to me or is she just gonna ignore me? So let's see what happens here, guys. I don't know why he's bringing in little Rosie, his dog. Oh, what happened? Let's see. Let's is there a way for us to talk to him? I wonder what's going on. He looks so sad. Look at the way he's walking. I wonder what happened. Help fix a bad relation. Oh my gosh, guys, he has a bad relationship with Brent. Did some Let's look. What happened? They are not married anymore, guys. Wow. All right, well, something has definitely happened there. So we will have to try to see if we can spend some time with them to get the full story about what happened. And let's, oh my gosh, now Brent's here? Wow, guys, something could be going down here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh my gosh, there they are. They just literally walked right past each other. They didn't even make eye contact or anything. Wow. All right, well, I don't really know what to say about that. We'll have to spend some time with Brent and see what really happened here. And Layla, she's just reading books away over here. What's this? I don't know what that machine is, but we need to get little Marley taken care of here. So let's see. Oh, he looks sad too. Alright, so let's get Marley taken care of. Let's see what room he's going to. So it looks like we are going to be going to perhaps this room. So let's have Layla go and sit in here and wait for him. Oh, Katarina's here. Where did Marley go? We need Marley to come over here. I don't know why he left. Did you call Marley here? Okay guys, so we are going to have to re-sign him in because for some reason my dog just like ran off of the lot. So we are going to come in here. Let's comfort Marley. He looks like he's having a rough time. And he really wants to mate, it seems. I wonder if we can have... Let's see if we can encourage him to... I thought there was like one to like encourage him to mate with somebody. Maybe not. I thought I saw that. Okay, we need to get Marley taken care of. Like, why is this taking so long? Let's go in there and sit. So stay near the podium. Alright, so it looks like Marley is finally going to get examined. So Layla is coming into the exam room to be with him. Poor little guy. His little nose is so sad. Oh, she's gonna go chat with Brant. Let's see what happens. We're gonna have to do a basic treatment. She's like, hey Brent, so what's going on? It seems like things have seemed a little bit odd between you and Brant. And he's like, yeah, so a lot has happened lately in the last few days. You might want to talk to him about it. I wonder what that means. If we want to talk to him about it. Okay, Layla, stop reading books, like, for real. Look at little Marley. He is so... Oh. He is taking a dump. Lovely. So, poor little guy. We need to find a bathtub because we really need to take care of him. So, let's send him home. So, oh, let's encourage Marley to... we're not breeding with that. We need to have a bigger dog. I was wondering if Blue, Supriya's dog, was one, but I guess not. So we're going to send Marley home, and then we will go home ourselves. So let's take care of this and head home. Alright guys, so I feel that is a great ending point for us. We have returned back to the Haywood home, and poor little Marley is just sitting here with his little red nose and his cone on his head, and we are going to see if we can get him to feel better here shortly. Hopefully it'll only take him a few days to heal right up and get back to his normal, usual, energetic self. And we also discovered something has happened between Brent and Brant, and we are going to have to figure out what that is. So we will check and see if we can spend some time with him in the next episode to see what happened. So stay tuned guys, and I will see you soon.